Today I wanted to talk about forgiveness. If we do not forgive those who have wronged us, if we don't understand the concept of forgiveness, then we are missing the entire point of the book of the Bible. The Bible is the redemption story for all mankind. It includes the fall, the redemption, the separation, and the second coming, the fruition of restoration. Relationships. It is important that we have healthy relationships because this is a moniker of the Most High. It is without needing to say that there is brokenness in this world. There is hurt. There is wrongdoings against others as well as ourselves. Now, the beautiful thing about forgiveness is that when someone is forgiven, it is a divine and supernatural action, right? The purpose of wrongdoings opens the door to forgiveness. Forgiveness sutures wounds, brokenness, and healing is something more beautiful than the original wholeness. It is a miracle. The Most High can heal what no man, no doctor, no psychologist, no therapist can do, because forgiveness is from heaven. It is a natural desire to take vengeance on those who have wronged you, or in another sense, in the flesh. It is natural to want to wallow or feel pity, right? But the power of forgiveness is that it will heal the brokenness, the trauma that people have experienced. This world is full of brokenness and offense is left and right. But forgiveness is something that will heal your soul. If we don't understand, if we don't put into practice forgiving our brethren, then we are missing the entirety of the book. Forgiveness, in definition terms, also means to cancel a debt. Now, the wages or the outcome, the consequence of sin is death. The Messiah paid the price that we should have received. And before the Messiah was the sacrificial lamb. Now, during Passover, what the Israelites did in order to have death escape from them, the spirit of death to escape from them, is they sacrificed the lamb and they smeared the blood on the doorpost, and death passed over. We have victory. We do not have victory in ourselves. We have victory in the one who redeemed us. To walk in the flesh is death. To walk in the spirit is life. I heard the other night as I was closing down the kitchen, very late in the night, early morning, he said to me, "You cannot do what I call you to do unless you heal first." Now, I like to listen to videos, edifying videos, while I am working around the home. The video I had chosen was about your calling. Now, the whole purpose of us being here is that we have a purpose. We are not here to enjoy the riches of the earth because it will one day perish. Our job, our calling is to give Him glory. Through the gifts and talents, we are all given assignments. It brings fulfillment to your soul because you are essentially doing what you were created to do. As in an example, a chair is meant to have people sit in it. It wasn't meant to drive. And in doing so, if the person is doing something out of their created purpose, there is a feeling of lack, of unfulfillment. So it is very important that we seek the answer of the Most High and His Spirit to indicate to us what we are made for, right? Our calling is not always what we choose to do. And a lot of times it involves sacrificing or surrendering our own will in order to receive His will for our lives or what we were created to do. It's like, okay, that's good. So my phone's on autoplay and a new video comes up about forgiveness. How Peter asked, are we to forgive 7 times? In Hebrew culture, it was taught before the Messiah that you can forgive 3 times. And after the 3rd time, that's it. There's no more room for forgiveness. So Peter asked, is it 7, in order to up the amount to make him look good? But the Messiah said it's 70 times 7. And what that means is that we don't keep track of people's wrongdoings or offenses towards us. We are supposed to forgive. And the reason why people do wrongdoings is because of sin. Whether it be out of mindset of lack, whether it be out of selfishness, or just not learning the right way to operate. So forgiveness is key, because we cannot fulfill our calling when we are still broken, or we cannot operate in the max capacity because there is still pain and hurt. So how do we fix this pain and hurt? Because we know the Messiah. He already paid the price and He has given us victory. But what needs to be examined is there still a wound on your heart? As far as in or on you, is there still a wound? Is there anyone that you need to identify if you haven't forgiven them? Because offenses are left and right. They can come at all angles. So it needs to be examined. In order to walk out in your calling, we need to forgive. The Bible is a story, a redemption story for all mankind. And we don't want to miss the whole point of the book. If He has forgiven us, who are we to not forgive those who have hurt us? So be encouraged and always seek the Most High in His Spirit. Come to Him if you feel any sort of pain, unforgiveness, bitterness, and He will heal you. On that note, family, I love you and have a beautiful day. Be blessed.